Top 5 ways to burn and melt body fat. This is absolutely critical. If you want to burn body fat, you have to feed your body on a continual basis so the body doesn't start digesting protein stores. And also you have to stabilize your blood sugar. So what we suggest people do, number one, is you have to eat 6 small meals a day. Now write this down. It's absolutely critical. All this information is in the Maximum Energy Health and Fitness program. We'll try to get through it all today. Now here's how you determine how many calories you eat per meal. And this is so important. If you're a woman and you want to weigh 120 pounds, multiply that by 10. That's 1,200 calories a day. Now, no matter what you do, never go under 1,200 calories. Because, again, you start digesting your lean muscle mass. You lower your own basal metabolic rate. You start losing weight, but you're losing muscle. And then what happens is you lose the weight, you lose your health, you gain all the weight back. Now you have to eat less and less calories to keep from gaining more and more weight. It's a vicious cycle. Don't want to do that. Absolutely critical. 6 small meals a day. If you're a guy, and you want to weigh 180 pounds, multiply it by 10. That's 1,800 calories a day. Never go under that amount, ever. 1,800 calories a day. 6 divided into that is 6 300-calorie meals a day. And spread them out 2.5 to 3 hours apart. Number 2, you have to do cardio exercise 4 to 6 times a week along with resistance training. Absolutely critical.
Why is resistance training so important?
Because the only way you can maintain your lean muscle mass is with resistance training. Because as you get older, like we mentioned, a certain percentage of muscle mass is lost every 10 years. If you eat the protein and you work out, you produce a compound called human growth hormone. It comes out of the pituitary. And that human growth hormone helps to repair the cells when you work out with resistance training. Cardio doesn't do that. Human growth hormone, minimal amounts of human growth hormone are released during cardio, but huge amounts of human growth hormone are released from the dose. It's absolutely critical. Now, we've got another product that we developed to help release human growth hormone, and it's a phenomenal product called HGH Stimulate. And what it does, it has certain nutrients in it which the pituitary needs to stimulate HGH release. You take the product twice a day, and what it does, it helps the body to release human growth hormone, especially if you work out with resistance. So we have to release human growth hormone, we have to do lean muscle mass, we have to do resistance training, absolutely critical. Number 3, you cannot eat high glycemic carbohydrates if you're trying to burn body fat. Now, let me explain to you what that means. A lot of you are confused about those terms. You've heard them before, but it doesn't make any sense to you. High glycemic carbohydrates are carbohydrates that turn to sugar very quickly. Like a few minutes ago, we were taking a break, and one of the folks asked me, would I like to have some juice? And I said, absolutely not. If I drink juice right now, my blood sugar will spike, my body will release insulin, the insulin will drop my blood sugar down, and my sugars will crash, and I can take a nap in 20 minutes. Just that fast with me. That's why I don't drink juice at all, because of what it does to my blood sugar. We drink bottled water, primarily distilled water if it's stored in glass, spring water if it's stored in plastic, and we have our own distillation system at home that we use.
Green tea.
Yeah, and sometimes with green tea. But I'll be honest with you, when I was in graduate school at Florida State, I used to drink 18 cups of coffee a day. Now, some people say that I still talk real fast because of coffee, but I don't drink caffeinated coffee anymore. And the sad part about it is people don't realize is that coffee elevates cortisol, the same thing we were talking about earlier, that eats the lean muscle mass and causes you to age very quickly. Secondly, the green tea will do good for you too, because it actually lowers cortisol. You have to drink 8 to 10 glasses of purified water a day. And that's and here's how you determine how much water you need to drink. It's absolutely critical, friends. You take half your body weight in purified water in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that means you take 100 ounces of water a day, or about 10 glasses a day. If you weigh 150 pounds, you take 75 ounces of water a day. It's 8 to 10 glasses a day. Absolutely critical. You have to have water. You have to make sure it doesn't have chlorine or fluoride in it if you want to feel great and have tremendous energy.